Hello everybody, my name is Chocoblub and welcome back to another video. It's been a long time that I actually posted, and I don't know any of you all wondered, but I was pretty sick for a couple of days. Not a couple of days, it's been weeks. So it was not physically possible for me to actually brainstorm any portrait or sit down to film. So really huge apologies for that, for being late or for disappearing for a while now, but hopefully I will start posting according to my regular schedule from now on. If we talk about the mode, as you can already tell, today's video is more of gonna be speed paint or taking you through the screen while I make the portrait of a girl. There is no specific identity of this portrait because it's none of my OCs or not much of a thought poured into it, but because the weather has been pretty hot where I live, it was really essential for me to draw something that relates to the current situation. Even though because of the heavy cough, cold, fever and all that stuff, I wasn't able to have some ice cream or something cold or refreshing, but nobody is stopping me from drawing one, right? So I ended up drawing a girl having or enjoying her ice cream in the summer heat. As of my current art style, I am actually pretty obsessed with the way AI art turns out. I know a huge amount of artists do not like AI art, and I know where they're coming from. It's like, replacing people with robots and concepts like that. But I don't, fully support AI either, but I love the way their art looks. That heavily detailed and amazing dramatic lighting and proper shadings and lightings. These things are genius. But if we just ignore the facts about the fingers and stuff like that, but I really am inspired by the AI art style, and I want to get an art style which is as close as possible to that sorts of aesthetics. Now we have already came to the, or I should say we already rushed to the coloring portion. I have did the skin. For the skin, I've chosen a very dull skin tone or skin shade because the light shading or the shadow stuff that I'm going to do on top of it is going to be much more vibrant. So that's why keeping a really dull base, it's what's going to make them pop even more. I hope I make sense. The skin shading portion is always pretty much self-explanatory. I just had to decide the light source and then shade accordingly where the light is hitting directly or reflecting and stuff like that. But in case if you guys want a fully detailed skin tutorial and how I like to personally paint and shade the skin, do let me know in the comment section below so I can make one for you. And let's for a few of my viewers have asked why I like to use the purple tone on the darkest part of the skin. The reason behind it is usually the base or the shading part. As you can see, I use very pigmented warm oranges, so just to balance out the warmness, and I think that also applies some depth and some variety to the skin. This is the only reason that I use, and I think it really soothes the viewer's eye as well, so it doesn't really, too much vibrancy is not really there. But yeah, in case if you guys are interested in a full in-depth skin tutorial, I am more than happy to make this for you guys. Do let me know in the comment section for that. To properly get the type of effect that I want in my art, I decided to give it a dramatic lighting. Since the art is more of a summer season, a really hot weather, summery vibe, that's why I give it one side is going to be really bright as the sun is directly hitting her skin, and other side is going to be comparatively darker, or the shades should be much higher in pigmentation, as you can already see. And the both side of eyes are going to be different. The side the sun is hitting directly is going to be way lighter than the other one. I'm not really sure how long I will be able to do this voiceover, because I also have a sore throat that is still going on, not leaving me for heaven's sake. But that's why let's see how long I can last without losing my voice. Anyway, so let's go ahead and complete her eye. I like to add a little bit of details on the eyelashes, though it could be better. I had done better eyelashes before, but just for the sake of my health, I am not really going to put pressure of perfection on myself. I'm just really trying to survive and get along with life. Anyways, so in this portrait, I was pretty indecisive on what color shade or the color combination I would like to pick, but ended up a bit with the green and black. This is one of the few combinations that I have never really done before. Or never really intended to do before, so that's why I kind of took this on as a challenge or as an experiment to see how it goes. So for that this is one of my favorite detailing part, that I added the extra strands of shading on her face for the hair. That makes it look even more detailed than before. Okay, so yeah, I gave her green eyes since her ice cream is going to be green. Also her outfit is going to be green, but she will have dark hair. So once I painted her eyes, I was kind of experimenting with a few colors. I added first I block painted the green, but it wasn't really looking very good. It was being too green or too greeny green, if that makes sense. But then one of my friends, I asked her for help, and she's like, why don't you go ahead and give her the plain black and brown hair? That's how I think her eyes gonna pop out more. So yeah, and she was pretty right, and I love the result. So as you can see, I am doing the darker side of the eyes. This side is going to be way more pigmented than the other side, as explained before. Before I actually lose my voice, let me tell you guys that again, please, if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, do subscribe and like and share the videos with the friends who you think might enjoy such contents. And please comment, even though a little smiley or emoji, because your engagement with the video is exactly what helps me to grow and reach other audiences. So thanks in advance, but please don't feel pressurized to engage with the video, because I love you if you do, and I love you even if you don't. So I hope you enjoy, because that is the only thing that matters. And if you want to learn something from me, I hope you learn, and I hope my video is able to help you, even though it's a little bit. To the viewers who are watching the video till this point, I just want to let you know that thank you so much for watching it till almost past half point, and I love you guys so much. Okay, so if we go back to the process video, I am almost done with my eyes. I am doing the lighter ones right now. This is a type of highlight technique that I have learned recently, and I've been executing for past couple of portraits, and I think they really look good and way more personalized, if that makes sense. I really need to do better about the lashes though. It's kind of giving me ache right now looking back at it as I'm editing, but yeah, I'm gonna just forgive myself for that, and we're gonna start with the hair. Also for the hair, it's not really the worst one I've done, but it's not really the best either. So just base really dark color, and since they're going to be a dramatic lighting, one side is going to be the highlight way more highlighted than the other side. So let me quickly start with that. For that highlighting portion, I'm using a grayish brown color where the sunlight is directly gonna hit her hair. Now to reduce the sharpness of the highlight layer, I'm gonna add something which is called the darker highlights. It's just a made up term. There's nothing there's no term or official term like that. I just came up with it instantly. But anyways, I'm using more of a darker color just to adjust with the really light shadows, and I'm gonna make those weird shape. I don't know what the shape is called. I don't even know if there's such names for this. Oh my god, again I cannot talk like every day, like every other day. But anyways, so I make this weird shape that actually looks in real life when light directly hits the hair. So yeah, I probably described it in my every other video. So if you are one of those viewers who's watching me from a really long time, you probably know what I'm about to say. So and again, for the newbies, if you want me to teach you how I draw hair, please let me know in the comment below. I would be more than happy to do so. Okay, so it took me a while to actually properly adjust the lighting and shading layer. It could have taken longer if I worked a little bit harder for the perfection, but I honestly didn't. And yeah, whatever came out, it came out. I just don't want to pressurize myself again for the perfection. And for this one, I wanted to go a little bit of weirder and add blue highlights in brown hair. I know it sounds very suspicious and not very appealing, but somehow it ended up working. I also added some pink highlights on the top, and it somehow matched. I don't know what type of sorcery is this, but it did. And this was the ultimate highlight, or the topmost highlight. I used the lasso tool to adjust the shape and the size of the highlight layer, and it was looking pretty impressive, if not the best. And I am going to now add the highlight on the darker part of the hair. Remember, the light reflects literally everywhere, regardless if it's direct hitting or indirectly. For the darker part, I am using really dark navy blue come purple sort of shade for the ultimate highlighting part, and it is how it is. So yeah, I'm literally stumbling today while talking. I don't know, is it just because of my throat, or I cannot literally breathe properly because of my nose? But anyways, let's just avoid those gross topics about being sick. As usual, the complete portrait will be posted up on my Instagram, and I think I will also probably post it here on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that if you want to see the whole picture. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video of me completing the process, because I probably won't be able to talk any more longer. So yeah, thank you for keeping up with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. But make sure you watch it till the end. Until now, bye bye and stay cute.